Trump has taken control of the DC police. Armed carjackers steal a tanker truck in LA, and a Muslim woman tried to light her plane on fire. We have those stories and so many more. This is your daily injection of political crack. I know you can't stop watching, so let's go. Starting with, Trump has taken over DC, at least the DC police. He says he's going to rescue Washington, DC. This is a liberation day in DC. We're going to take our capital back.
I'm announcing a historic action to rescue our nation's capital from crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor, and worse.
What's squalor mean? I don't know that word.
This is Liberation Day in D.C., and we're going to take our capital back. We're taking it back and placing the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department under direct federal control, and you'll be meeting the people that will be directly involved with that.
Trump really is not holding back. If he can find a way that he can legally do something to really push ahead with what he's trying to do, he will pursue it. I haven't seen anything like this. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this.
The murder rate in Washington today is higher than that of Bogota, Colombia, Mexico City, some of the places that you hear about as being the worst places on earth, much higher. This is much higher.
That's wild. Is that true?
The number of car thefts has doubled over the past 5 years, and the number of carjackings has more than tripled. Murders in 2023 reached the highest rate probably ever. They say 25 years, but they don't know what that means because it just goes back 25 years. Can't be worse.
And here we have an ABC anchor breaking away from the narrative and saying, no, actually, I have my personal experiences with a lot of crime in this city.
The numbers. And yeah, usually that's how you play devil's advocate, is you talk about, oh, well, stats say crime is down. However, I can tell you firsthand here in downtown D.C. where we work, right here around our bureau, just in the past 6 months, there were 2 people shot. 1 person died, literally 2 blocks down here from the bureau. It was within the last 2 years that I actually was jumped walking just 2 blocks down from here. And then just this morning, one of my coworkers said her car was stolen a block away from the bureau. So we can talk about the numbers going down, but crime is happening every single day because we're all experiencing it firsthand while working and living down here.
Well, that's like a normal person's gripe. Like, what? I'm seeing crime. You can have your little bar graph all you want. My coworker's car was stolen this morning. But of course, there's lefties outside protesting having more safety. DC is our home. You can have it from. DC is our home. Wait, they're turning against each other? Hold on.
Not to fight each other. That's what they want us to do. The answer is to take to the streets.
They're getting encircled. Yep. Watch as the lefties eat their own. Yeah, they're gonna start feasting. Uh-oh, there it is. That's like a shark coming in and just like giving a little nibble and then swimming away, you know? They're getting surrounded. Oh yeah. They're being banished. Get out. Oh my God, you see armbarter. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, you're not like us lefties. You're a different kind of lefty. Get the fuck out of here. How dare you think different? In other news, a Chinese Coast Guard ship crashed into a Chinese Navy destroyer. Yeah, we got it on camera. Check this out. Look at this. Look at these retards, bro. How retarded do you have to be? You're literally driving Navy ships. What kind of retard crashes their Navy ship into another Navy ship? Like, these must be dog shit ass trained sailors pulling that off. You fucking dummies. How do you do that? Apparently, it was chasing a Philippine Coast Guard ship in the South China Sea. Philippine patrol boats were escorting dozens of fishing boats when Chinese ships tried to intimidate them by blocking them and firing a water cannon. What's so dumb over nothing? Oh yeah, here they are shooting the water cannon. They have their smashed up ship. Oh, look at that. What retards. Yeah, somebody's getting fired. Somebody's getting some low social point scores. Also, apparently Trump dunked on the press once again. Let's see what he had to say.
You're building a big, beautiful ballroom.
Yeah.
Could we build a big, beautiful briefing room? Updated technology, more seats.
I don't want to do that. I don't want you to be comfortable. So no, I don't want to make life comfortable.
That's like his favorite guy that asks some questions. That guy loves his job. And then in some not so funny news, a transgender bus driver threw herself in front of a train after being called sir by passengers. I know there's a lot of you guys don't like it that I use somebody's like pronouns or whatever. And guess what? The pronouns thing is annoying. It is. I don't like it, but you know what? I don't like disrespecting people that didn't do anything wrong to me either. So I just choose to be polite. You do whatever you want. You want to be a dick to somebody, go ahead. It's a sad story, you know? I mean, and unfortunately, you know, the transgender situation is always going to be, I think it's always going to be a taboo subject for a lot of people. And there's always going to be people that are angry at it for the, you know, their own reasons, and they're going to antagonize people. But my opinion is like, just leave people the fuck alone, man. If they ain't doing anything to you, don't there's no reason to do anything to someone else. Just let people live their lives how they want to live their lives. I think you know, one of the reasons why there's a lot of control alt deleting of selves in the trans community is because it's like a black sheep type of, you know, position in society, and then they just kind of like grow up with that type of mentality about themselves. And then something as simple as somebody, you know, a bunch of people picking on them with the pronouns thing, just triggering them, and it's already in their mind, and they decide to just do it. It's a damn shame, and it's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. JD Vance is in the news. When is he not these days? He's gotten pretty popular. He might be our next president, bros. JD Vance just called on Elon Musk to come back into MAGA before the midterms. Huge! This is still a thing. Huge! MAGA voice at MAGA voice. Huge!
He's obviously got a complicated relationship right now with the Trump White House, though. My argument to Elon is, like, you're not going to be on the left, right? Even if you wanted to be, and he doesn't, they're not going to have you back. That ship has sailed. And so I really think it's a mistake for him to try to break from the president. So my hope is that by the time of the midterms, he's kind of come back into the fold. But yeah, I don't know that he would take my call right now about anything.
He should.
Really?
And so my hope is by the midterms, things are kind of back to normal.
Right.
The best thing that ever happened for the left is Elon and Trump breaking up. That they always wanted it. They hate that. Their unity scares the shit out of them. They don't like it. And that's a big W for the lefties. Hey, lefties, I mean, hey, you know, congrats to you. You got something. That's a big one, you know? It's basically the greatest team up of all time. But these guys are nuts. They're very strong, weird, larger than life personalities. You know, I always had a lifespan, in my opinion. In news that sounds right out of GTA or something like Fast and Furious, there's these carjackers that carjack a truck full of like fuel or something and steal multiple trucks, and then they get away with it. It starts off with them basically stopping this trucker in the middle of the road, and they're armed. And watch this.
Please move out of the way. Please, I'm going to widen out because again, this guy has a gun.
Watch.
We don't know what's going to happen.
This dude's like,
I
can take it.
The driver said you can have it. Oh my gosh.
Yep, and he left the keys in there.
I want nothing to do with it. See
Take it.
The rightful owner there of the semi, he's trying to get out of the way so that he doesn't get run over.
They ended up getting chased all over LA. And then they like, so here's a video of them getting chased here. Watch this. Look at that. Yeah. The cops started chasing these guys. They stole several trucks after this, and the cops started chasing them. Eventually, they ended up underneath this bridge right here. Check this out. They go under this bridge, and then they get out of the truck, and then they leave the truck and drive, and they let it go, and they escape on foot. And the cops did not find these guys. It's wild. There it is. You can see the lights coming in. So the cops started chasing this vehicle right here. They you know, have guns drawn, whatever, and somehow these people got away. I don't know how they let them get away. And even for a while, even the news had them on the camera while the cops lost them.
On the ground, this is something that you can miss.
That's some GTA shit, bro. I'm telling you. And then we have this dumb bitch smoking a cigarette on a plane, and then throws like a little tantrum when they try and take her cigarette away. So she tries to burn the plane down. Yeah, she's just smoking, being a dick. You don't smoke on the plane. Why are you being such a dick? What's your problem, lady? Now she's trying to light the plane on fire. Yep. Get your ass out of the way, lady. We're trying to see. I don't know what's going on with this lady, but I'm assuming somebody pissed in her Wheaties.
Started off strong with the corn dog.
470 calories.
And then I wanted a...
She made this video saying she was eating all this food, like, I'm eating all this food. And then somebody went through and just calculated all the calories that she's consumed.
Started off strong with the corn dog.
470 calories.
And then I wanted a Mickey pretzel real burn.
535 calories.
Jesus.
Then I had some popcorn.
What?
270 calories.
And of course, I can't go to Disney without a churro.
What
Then
the fuck?
450 calories.
I had some yellow milk, followed by the outer rim drink.
650 calories.
Then I had a lobster roll. And
875 calories.
finished strong with some beef stew.
150 to 1250 calories.
I'm fucking dying. I needed that. God, stop. Please stop. I can't take it anymore. It's time to talk about the UK being authoritarian as f. This ad got banned in the UK for telling the truth.
We ain't got no troubles, no reason to complain. Cause here in great old Britain, we just love it when it rains.
Morning.
Everything looks great.
At home, even though it's not our own. But wait a few more years and who can say? Everything is just fine.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong here.
Everything is grand.
It's like that Simpsons cop. Nothing to see here. Move along. Yeah. Oh my God. This city looks great.
Everything is just fine.
I want to live here.
Everything is grand.
It's like a Monty Python song. Oh, it's a Coinbase ad? No wonder why it has such a large budget. That was a good ad. It got banned? That just makes it get bigger. This has 1 million views on Twitter just on this one post. Our ad, which got banned in the UK by the TV networks, has sparked quite a reaction. If you can't say it, then there must be a kernel of truth in it. Oh, the TV networks are not allowing the ad to be shown, even though Coinbase made this. Well, internet, do your thing. We need everyone to see this. You know, they don't want to show it. Make everyone see it then. Streisand effect. With drones changing the world of warfare, how do we fight against them? This guy seems to have the answer, and that is, you guessed it, fucking turrets! Look at this. Yeah.
Here's a quick update on the new company I'm starting.
Let's go. That's badass.
Centradel is a robotics company developing counter-drone systems.
Oh, that's awesome. I need one of these on my
There are
house.
few viable solutions against small, inexpensive, mass-produced FPV drones.
Facts. Yeah, bullets are cheap too, though. You know,
Existing counter-drone systems are too expensive, too big, or too complex for large-scale deployment.
That looks kind of big
Additionally,
and expensive.
fiber optic and self-guided drones have rendered electronic jamming effectively useless.
Bro, that's like that movie, The Jackal, when
We
Bruce
believe
Willis
the solution here is
kills
a
Jack
relatively
Black.
small,
The robot
affordable,
gun?
kinetic-based system that interfaces with available hardware.
It had a cowboy hat on it.
We have many improvements planned,
That's
so keep an eye out
badass.
for more videos, and if you'd like to learn more, please visit centradel.com.
That is cool. We need the absolutely, this technology is needed. This man's an entrepreneur. Supply and demand, baby. In other news, protesters in Columbus, Ohio formed an 8-mile human chain for a moment of silence for deported criminal aliens. This is going to be the cringiest thing I've ever seen, isn't it?
An 8-mile human chain stretched down High Street from Worthington to downtown Columbus today. A show of solidarity and peace, connecting people of all ages and all backgrounds. Thanks for being with us this evening.
Where's
For
all the
NBC4
Mexicans?
At 6, I'm Kyle Beachy. Organizers say this demonstration today, not a stand against
Bro, all the legal Mexicans are like, f them, dude, bro. Make them come here legally.
any one issue, but welcomed anyone who feels isolated by our government's actions.
It's all old white people. Nothing better to do.
People cheered as they passed by. Over
You're so
an
important.
8-mile stretch, the demonstrators put down their
did a good
signs
thing.
and held hands for a moment of silence at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Yep.
One of the organizers, Maxine Irvin, says the Trump administration...
Wait. Did you see the one in the chair? I saw one. Oh yeah, there she is. Yeah, she's a beaut right there. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's the T1600 H series. Yep. This one's got the extra large seat. If you got a big bum, it even has an electric beep. You don't need a bell. You have an electric beep on this one. And finally, this is the dumbest possible thing that you can do in a gun store. Get down on the fucking ground!
What is wrong with you? I just want to test it out. It's a good way to get yourself shot.
That's so stupid.
You don't carry guns here. Don't do that in a gun store. Go. He's training to be a cop.
He's gotta go.
Doesn't matter. You don't do that stuff.
That's fucking.
No, he's trained to be a cop.
Bullshit.
Huh? He's trained to be a police officer. I'm sorry.
You're in Bass Pro Shop. If you're training to be a cop.
That is so dumb. That is how you get shot. But I have conflicted feelings here, right? Like, obviously, that is dumb. That is retarded. Do not do that. Anyone that does that, absolute retard. Fuck you. But just seeing it just couldn't help but laugh. It's like South Park, but real life. Anyways, that's all I've got for you guys. Thank you very much for watching another one. I gotta go. See ya.